So, all right. Just want to make sure before we go to the next guest. Chris Kelly, you're on there, right?
I'm here, brother.
All right, because this is something we've been trying to get together for years now, and it's going to happen finally. So you ready?
Let's do it. Tell me.
All right. All right, so let's welcome our next guest, the one and only, a good friend of the show. We haven't talked in a while, Miss Diane Franklin. Diane, how are you?
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello? Oh, good.
Hello?
Okay. Hey, congratulations on 300 episodes. Most triumphant, I must say. Most triumphant to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures, Princess Joanna.
Thank you so much, Diane. How have you been?
I have been great, and I am so excited to be on your show again. This has been a while, huh?
It's been too long.
Yeah, it has. I miss you guys. How are you?
Good. You know what? I'm actually really excited because I saw earlier that you were trending for your red carpet appearance.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this has been the most insane month because I've been actually I did a bunch of films, and obviously this is not something that's a given. I'm in my 50s, and it's like, what is happening? And my career is kind of starting to explode. And I did this film called Amityville Murders, which is based on the true story of the Amityville murders that happened in Long Island in 1976. And when I did this movie called Amityville: The Possession in the 80s, in 1982 it came out. And in that film, it was based on the story as well, but that time I played the daughter. In this film, I played the mother. And so now, I don't think any actress has ever played the mother and the daughter in the same story and died twice, okay? It's like, what is happening? So the red carpet was because the premiere of this film, Amityville Murders, which has not come out yet, but did premiere at Screamfest, which is sort of like they say that it's the Sundance of horror. So I went there, and I had this red carpet, and it was unbelievable. And the film did so well. It was a packed house. I think there were like 400 seats. We oversold. I think it did so well. The producers, I think, were really surprised. And I was like, no, you do not understand. You do not understand this. I think a lot of people are going to love this film. That I think they've pulled back the release date to February or March. So I'm not even supposed to say that. I guess but they're going to make a press release about it. But basically, the idea is that it did so well that we're holding back, I guess, and it'll be amazing for people to see. So I'm excited. I'm so excited, Bay. Oh my God.
That is so
cool.
exciting.
And also then I did another film that's called The Final Interview, and that just I'm starring in that as well. It's sort of an art horror thriller, and that just won best thriller at this film festival called I think it was Nightmare Film Festival in Ohio. So
oh, wow.
I'm in these films, and they're winning awards, and they're going to be in the theaters, and I'm back. I'm coming back slowly.
That's awesome. That's the greatest statement right there. I'm back. I love that.
I'm back. Yeah, and in fact, another in a week I'm going. And then also I've conventions. I've got a convention called 80s in the Sand, and I'm going to be there in the Dominican Republic at the Breathless Resort on November 3rd to I think it's the 10th. And so people buy tickets, and it's a week-long 80s convention. Dude, totally excellent. So I'm going to be there for autographs, but there are going to be all these great bands. So that's really fun coming up there. And, oh, my gosh, so many things. People are going to have to follow me. It's just too many things. I'm putting out another book. I'm getting together. I have 2 books out now on Amazon. So if you look up Diane Franklin Books, you can find my books. And they're really cool. The first one focuses on my career. They're called, it's too long. The title is really long. It's called The Excellent Adventures of the Last American French Exchange Babe of the 80s. And then the second one's The Excellent Curls of the 80s. But my third book is going to be an ode to Better Off Dead, where I play the French girl, in case anyone doesn't remember. And it's going to be like a love fest and an homage to Better Off Dead, and it's going to be called The Excellent Coat of the Last American French Exchange Babe of the 80s. But that doesn't come out till 2020. But still, if you hear this message and you want to come to a convention that I'm in, there's one. I think I'm going to be in New Jersey Horror Con, and also I think
nice.
another one in I think Ohio in May, and I'm going to be at the Hollywood show in Los Angeles in February. But I'm going to bring my coat, and whenever I have a convention, if you can come to the convention and take a picture in the Better Off Dead coat, you can submit it, and I'll put it in my book. So
Cool.
that will be fun. Yeah. So anybody who does that, we got to see each other. You can try on the coat. I need to come to where you are and do a convention there, and then you can put the coat on. You can be in the book.
Well, the New Jersey Horror Con, I think that's is that in Atlantic City?
Yes, it's going to be in Atlantic City. Is that great or what? So yeah, can you come to that?
Right? Yeah, that's an hour away. That's
that
not
would
far.
be great. That would be
I'm
great.
there.
That would be so
Absolutely.
much fun. So that's like the end of March. So I'll tell people if they go on my Twitter, Diane Franklin 80, or if you go to Instagram and you go to actress Diane Franklin on Instagram, or friend me on Facebook at Diane Franklin, but look Diane Franklin fans. Look for fans and group section. You'll see a black and white picture of me. If you do it, then I will post it there because I don't know. Like my publicity is really kind of word of mouth. Like if you're cool, you'll know. You got to be cool to find out my stuff, right? Retro, old school kind of. And then look, go ahead, go. I'm talking way too much.
Well, I was going to say, here's something kind of cool for you. So a long time friend of mine, Mr. Chris Kelly, is on the phone, and he met you through a relative at a wedding or something. I can't remember the actual story, but Chris, here's Diane Franklin, and you can tell the story because he has a picture of you two together.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Diane. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. So bring back the memories. Come on, do it.
So I think my cousin Lori Sincere was good friends with your husband and
oh my gosh.
and the family.
Okay. Lori Sincere. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lori Sincere. I remember that name. That's your cousin?
Yes.
That is
somebody
so
else in the
funny.
It's a small world, and you were like one of my favorite. Well, first of all, you said I'm back. You never left. You got fans like Diane. You're always with us. So, but I met you at that wedding, and somebody said, "Look, there she is," and I was like, "Whoa!" It blew me out of the water. But tonight, just in general, Bay, I was thinking about this. I was going to, first say congratulations, and I was going to say the first time I met Bay was like in 1984, 85. My parents sent me to Catholic school, and one of the first kids I met in the schoolyard was Bay. And that same year, I went to that wedding, and who did I meet? I met Diane Franklin, and here we are.
Oh my gosh,
34 years ago.
So cool. And I remember that wedding because I went back with my husband, and we went to the wedding, and oh my gosh, I probably even have pictures from it. That is hilarious. And yes, Lori Sincere, it's so funny. I mean, that is just so. That is so funny. I remember going to that wedding. And that was like New Jersey, right? We were in New Jersey.
It was New Jersey. So I may tag along with Bay and see if I can bring one of those photos to see if we can read to a modern version of it, if that's cool with you. I would love to get a then and now.
Please.
And
I would love it.
This would be totally cool.
Tell your friends, like, seriously, that's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. And guess what? My husband might be coming to Atlantic City, too. I'm going to see if I can get him to come because he's from New Jersey.
Super cool.
So I love New Jersey, guys.
Super
cool.
No. There's nothing like New Jersey. Atlantic City is awesome. So that would be totally great.
Yeah. What I like about New Jersey, guys, is that they have a sense of humor, and they're really smart. They're really funny, and they're just really smart and funny, and I just love that. Like they're straight up, and they tell you what they think, and that's why I married my husband. He's got that all right. So, totally cool.
Straight shooters, good people. No, you're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. And by the water, you can't beat anybody that grew up by the water. It's a great, great. Add something to the personality that you can't find anywhere else. So pretty cool.
In fact, that's why we're here now. He's by the water, like he surfs. That's the same deal. He just has to be by the water because he he loves the water, and so like that's part of it. So it is funny when you're raised by the water, you feel it. You want that.
Yeah.
You were so nice to bring this memory up for me. This is so fun. I love it. This is great.
Well, I don't want to take up too much time, but I do have another show on his network, so I may hit you up for an interview separately. I would love to talk to you more about the things you're working on one of these days. But I
absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I will definitely come down with Faye if we make a trip down to Atlantic City to see you guys. And you tell your husband to come. It'll be great. I'll bring my wife, and if I can get Lori down there, that would be even great too.
Good.
So,
please do.
Awesome.
That would be so much fun. Okay, we'll go to dinner or something. We'll hang out. That sounds fun.
Awesome. Wish you the best. Talk to you soon.
Okay, good.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, bye.
Little trip down memory lane for you.
That is hilarious. Yeah, seriously. I was like, I know that wedding. I know those people. Really fun. That's so funny.
That is.
You know what? Also, I don't know if you know this. This is something else I just remembered as we were talking about it. They're going to do another Bill and Ted's. Bill and Ted's 3, Face the Music.
Right.
And I may be in it. We'll see. Keep your fingers crossed, knock on wood, whatever you have to do. But, oh, my God, wouldn't that be great, a great callback for the princesses to return to Bill and Ted's? That would be
Absolutely.
So,
it would be awesome.
We'll see. Yeah. It's pretty funny. So.
Fingers are crossed. All you do is just say, hey, I'm back. I'm here. Let's do this. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Also, I don't know if anybody knows this. I mean, I have a son and a daughter. You were talking about your daughter, right, 21.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter's 22. And I have a son that's 19. And he plays the double bass. He is going to college in DePaul. And he also is in a band called Swatches. So he's like doing the music, and my daughter, she makes films, but my daughter and I have a YouTube channel, and we've been doing like a couple of episodes. So if anyone's interested in seeing my daughter and I, and she looks and talks just like me, which is hilarious because my husband can never tell who's in the house. He's always like, who's here? Who's talking, right? Is it Olivia? What is it? So if anyone's interested, go put up, it's called Live, as in Livia, and Die, as in Diane, in L.A. Live and Die in L.A. So if you're interested, go check it out on YouTube, and you'll see us, and you'll get to see what my daughter looks like and who she is, and you're going to probably hear more of her, because she is actually a filmmaker, and she just got her first film option. So she's going to be directing it, and in it, she wrote it. So it's going to be very cool. She's going to start working on it next year. So
that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm very proud of her and excited, and just, feeling, again, like all of your guests came on and said they feel lucky and blessed. It's a gift, but in life you gotta appreciate it. You gotta visualize positive things, and you gotta understand all the good things that have happened to you in your life. Appreciate it, and I think that we all have that in common. Where when good things happen, you gotta plant your blessings and enjoy it. So
this is true. Very true. Well, Diane, I want to thank you so much, and let's do this like where we have more time to sit and really catch up and talk. It's been too long.
Good. I would love to call anytime. Let's set it up. I'm there. All right. And everybody have a happy Halloween. All right. Have a great Halloween, everybody. Okay.
You too.
All right.
Take care, Diane.
Thanks a lot. All right. Lots of love. All right.
You too. Bye. Everybody, there she goes. The one and only Miss Diane Franklin. Check her out. She's all over the place, and she's back.
You know what? I forgot until it was too late, but I had a question for her. Yeah. You know what? I'll tell you real quick. Like, the question I had was, she's in the Amityville Murders, which came out this year, but she was also in Amityville 2, and I wanted to know if it was the same character.
Well, she was saying she played the daughter, and then she played the mother now.
The mother, right. But if they're not the same mother, or because they're different stories, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm not a horror person. I'm scared to watch that stuff.
Yeah, I don't really watch them either.
Like,
everybody keeps talking about House on Haunted Hill on Netflix, and it's probably awesome, but I won't sleep for a week.
Right. Oh, too funny. So, all right. So, Waiting patiently, another good friend,